Day one of Hot Rod Power Tour, and we got the 300D and the Valiant going, and we're gonna see how this plays out. First stop is somewhere in Atlanta, Georgia. First stop of the road trip. How we doing?
We're doing good.
So we still got everybody making their way. If I can learn how to use a phone.
Oh yeah. Look at this lineup, trucks on trucks on trucks.
Come on, focus. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
This is why Power Tour is great. It's just one big agglomeration of all the coolest cars from history. No, so it's a drop ship.
Bye, bud. How's the old Valiant been doing?
Oh, she's doing great. Sitting on the little thermostat in there. We're cruising. Oh my God. Low horsepower, but still cruising.
Thing right there is a jam. And what about you? How's the 300D doing?
It is doing something.
Doing something?
It's going.
Is it making noise?
It makes diesel noises.
Makes diesel noises?
Yeah.
Confuses people?
A little bit.
And then Ethan?
Yeah, the 300D's chooching like a 1965 model AEA.
There we go. I thought it was a taco truck at first.
Oh, that is just Tonka.
Now it says Tonka.
But now it's just a taco.
It's gonna say,
Serving up tacos to serving up the Gap sauce.
Okay.
See that wing? It ain't for just show.
and then we've got Mark over here.
The most heavily modified 200 in the whole game.
I'm very confused as to what's going on here.
He actually,
Very stupid things, actually.
so these have an integrated intake manifold on these heads. He cut that off, made his own flange, welded it all together, and then made his own intake manifold for this sucker. She's breathing right now. Mostly right. She needs some adjustment.
So when it grows up, is it gonna have 8 cylinders or?
It's gonna have a turbo.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Ah,
So when she grows up, she's gonna have a big turbocharger hanging off the other side. And maybe an Australian cross flow head.
is there enough motor for that or?
Oh, there's plenty.
Okay,
She'll be putting out all of 400, 500 foot-pounds
that's ignorant.
to tack on.
Oh, we lost our ground? Oh, tack's back, we're good.
We're good. First fatality of Power Tour.
First breakdown?
First breakdown.
We lost
Tack
the
stopped
tack.
working, but
Can't
she's
drive.
back.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah, she's just mint.
Oh, dude. What you got? That was definitely him, not us.
You can't even hear us.
Nope. We got ourselves a couple cars out here today, don't we?
Just a couple thousand.
couple thousand, man. We gonna fit right on in with all these folks. Might be down a couple of cylinders, but that's okay. So we made it to the first stop. Mark is still playing with carburetors.
Hell yeah. Kind of my
It's a thing. And we don't know what we're doing. We're opening toolkits upside down.
Yeah, really screwing it up. Great way to start the day.
If you're not opening it upside down, you're not doing it right.
Exactly.
Makes sense. Well, that way you know which side's up. Say what?
Is DeWalt even a company anymore? DeWalt, if you're still a company, sponsor me. Do we need it?
Do we need passes?
Just in case they want to be.
You mean to tell me they don't know who I am?
I know, right? Do you know who I am?
Do you not know who I am?
Valiant here.
Wait a minute, this is gas burner stuff, not diesel stuff.
Yeah. That's why they know me.
Ah, that's what it is. So we're using your name.
Yeah. I got some pull around these parts. You on long haul, man? Hell yeah.
I don't know who you are, but I hear a diesel. We know him from somewhere.
I know, more burnout brethren.
It's even got the new school seats in it. Thing is mint. And there's another one. See, this wouldn't work for me. You want to know why? I wouldn't be able to have my bed gap.
Ford deliberately took your bed gap away.
So much potential for options, and they're like, nope. Does it go fast? It looks like it goes. Oh, it goes fast.
It goes hard.
He's got a tank in the back. It goes fast. Shiny paint causes stress. It's paid. So this is what we talked about doing with the OBS that's in the shop. Putting an LS in it. This has got a L96 6-liter in it. Basically the same concept though. So it uses the factory LS power steering and alternator bracket, but then it's got some other bracket to keep the AC going. Keeps all the factory stuff on it. Jake, what are we looking at here?
This is a Corvair of some vintage. 427 rear engine. I'm kind of wondering if it's a crown conversion kit. Look at the beats on this sucker. This guy pulled out all the stops.
What are those? A 315?
427 small block. That's a whole lot of cubic inches out of the small block. That's amazing. Is this your car? No. This is awesome. Did he build it himself?
Yes, he did, yeah.
Are y'all going to be on the long haul or just today? Okay, so we'll be able to meet him sometime this week. This car is amazing.
Yeah.
I wanted to do this forever. I always talked about finding a crown conversion car or just building one myself. It's way cooler than the Fiera.
This right here is probably one of my favorite vehicles. You want to know why?
Because he's going to do burnouts?
No. Check out that parking brake.
Oh yeah, parking brake works perfect. He's even got a chain so he can pull it out from under him by himself. That chain, I thought it ran inside the cab. For a second there, I thought he was a pro.
This is giving me some Corey vibes.
57 Chevy.
Dude, this thing is mint.
She's perfect.
Get it running. Don't worry about getting it right. What do we have here, bud?
This is some year of Typhoon, arguably one of the greatest factory sport trucks ever. Right beside the Cyclone. Factory turbocharged 4.3 liter. Was beating 911 cars back in the day.
All-wheel drive.
Ridiculous.
They even got pretty good gas mileage too for what they were.
This dude needs a big ball. I could fit a family of 4 in this engine bay.
What have you found here?
Well, this is a finished version of a car that I already own. Although mine is a little more modified than this one, but it's still a beautiful car. My favorite year, Firebird, first gen 69 convertible, just peach.
It's all done up.
All done.
So when are you gonna get yours done now?
Well, it's been 5 years, so probably I should do it soon.
Ah,
But we'll see. 7 or 8. Yeah, another 7 or 8 years and she'll be peachy.
those wheels don't match. That's why it's on adapters. I know those trucks too well. All right, I see stacks on this thing. The $1 million question though is what motor's in it? Oh, it doesn't have a Duramax in it. But we'll get to that in a second because I'm now intrigued. We have ourselves a 24 valve, but it has a P pump on it. If I know which way to work this thing. Which, those didn't come factory. And the other oddball thing, so it looks like a factory-ish turbo going to a Ford intercooler, water to air. So that might make a little bit of power. It's got a gear jammer in it. Interesting. Would you daily that?
Oh, I'd daily the hell out of it. I mean, it'd be the ultimate tow rig. It's already got semi wheels on it. We can use the fast lane.
Yeah, the one steering stabilizer.
Maybe add another.
Maybe add another.
Just for moral support. It's not really necessary.
It's always the gems in the corner of the middle of nowhere. When are you getting one of these?
When I get on this guy's level. So.
Color
never.
matched running boards.
Yeah. Those suckers probably weigh 50 pounds a side. Or better. Remember, kids, if you can't lower it, just build the body kit to the ground. Perkins.
What do you think that is?
I believe it's a Perkins diesel.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've got no clue what that
TDI?
is. No, that's
Really?
a TDI. That is a
Holy
TDI.
shit.
That's an ALH or something of that nature.
Well, it's 1Z.
1Z, so it's before the ALH.
Holy shit.
And that's
What's the gas
the
mileage?
injection pumps off a 1.6.
On the way down.
So is that, what displacement pump is that? Okay.
I don't know if we're trying to figure out if you happen to buy stuff on Facebook.
Yep. How long have you had it for?
It's brand new. We just
Similar
got it
to
done, quote unquote. So it's got about 500 miles on
So this is the braking time for it.
it. Yeah. But so we got a 700R4 automatic overdrive.
Y'all went with an automatic. So did y'all, what adapter did y'all use to go from the TDI to the Chevy Bellhausen?
Okay, what's the name of the adapter that we use?
Diesel conversions? Okay,
diesel
yeah.
conversion, Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was surprised they made it, but they make an adapter for the.
They have like I think there's 4 ones too.
Is that we got?
What made y'all decide to go with a TDI over all the other different options?
Just wanted something, that was torquey. Not building a highway cruiser, just something to actually use more as a off-road vehicle than necessarily a highway cruiser.
Because that should still get pretty good fuel economy in something like this.
That's what we've done so far, trying to keep up with these guys coming down the road. We got like 22.5 miles a gallon.
22 and a half, you can't complain about
And
that.
that's doing 75,
What trains? 700 R4, yeah.
Yeah. 4-speed overdrive, and it's got an electric lock-up torque converter.
That's what I was fixing to ask, if there was a lockup or not. Correct.
Which was the theme to the whole truck. It was all mechanical.
So theoretically, it should be like indestructible.
Right. Yeah.
But
You can spin it, you can drive it.
yeah, this is crazy. We're working on doing something similar to this. I was looking at doing a TDI, but they ended up giving me a OM 617 for a little Ranger I've got. So same concept, 5-speed transmission.
So we chassis swapped it. It's a 97 Wrangler TJ chassis. And then we had to stretch it like 11 inches or so.
Yeah.
Line the wheelbase up, but infinitely more comfortable coming down the road. So what we've had to do, we had to bump the idle up to about 1,500 RPM. That way when you put it in gear, it's not just completely.
Yeah, because it'll lug it down. That's awesome. Well, bud, I can't do that. Well, how are we doing?
We're doing good. We made it. Day 1 of Power Tour officially down because we left the venue. Now we're gonna grab some food, party, fix cars, head back to the house. Usual things, Power Tour stuff.
Power Tour stuff.
Blown head gasket.
Blown head gasket?
Maybe.
You blew a head gasket?
Maybe.
Why?
Well, years of abuse, she finally decided to give out a little.
What makes you think it's got a blown head gasket?
No, she cruises 180, going like 60. She's like 220, going 60.
That's what happened to the Ranger.
Oh, yeah.
That's not good.
I'd be taking the V. Is it overheating? Really? Yeah. What's it
220 is not that bad.
220.
Turn the AC off.
That's probably not bad.
Turn the AC off.
The AC's not on.
Oh.
It's on a different circuit. Yeah, it's on a different circuit.
Oh no.
Well, you might have let go on the head gasket.
Day 1 for the win. Once we left the venue, I ended up just grabbing content of cars that looked cool and put them all together on here for this. Is that my old WS? Maybe.
No.
We don't got it?
No. Tahoe split up. All right, now we got this.
Oh, dude, Mercedes is coming.
Yeah. We got it. Oh, yeah, baby.
That's mint.
Yeah, there's the airflow. The thing that she's missing is the ability to fry tires at will. That's the only thing it's missing. It's got air conditioning. She cruises quiet. She just needs the tire fryer ability.
See, the problem though is like we've got so much other stuff that will just destroy tires at will.
Yeah.
I understand it would be
the
nice
ability
to have.
go more than 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
But she's a sweetheart. She just kind of rolls down the road. It's like grandma, man. It's grandma in the car incarnate.
Yeah, she is an absolute peach.
Oh yeah.
What's weird, bud?
You gotta love cooling systems because you just you think they're good, and then they decide to Leave you stranded.
Did it leave you stranded?
It hasn't left me stranded, yeah, but 225 in my book is a little bit too hot. But Robert tells me 240, and then we'll call it.
240 is the magic number for anything that's overheating. 220, you're like, 240, you're like, oh yeah, she's cooked. But,
She'll be fine.
so, is it the head gasket?
No idea.
We don't know what it is. It looks, I don't even know why we thought it was a head gasket, but it's getting hot. When did it get to 225?
Supposedly just sitting, driving at 60 miles an hour.
On the way here?
Oh, on the way here, on the interstate when I rolled by y'all, going 90.
I wonder why.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that part.
So this basically wraps up day one of Hot Rod Power Tour. We're making a bit of a accelerator pump cam adjustment going on the Valiant. And I think we've just decided we're going to let the 300D... Yeah, 300D.
This is going to be sin.
It's going to go to nuclear meltdown before we worry about that.
It's going to melt the head gasket out of it before we care.
All right, well, I'll see you tomorrow, bud. And Jake, any last words?
I think that's about it. It's done for day one. So day two, we'll see what breaks, what survives, and where we end up. Hopefully not on the side of the road trying to thumb our way to the next town.
Yeah,
That
would suck.
So,
But
if we can't get her adjusted up, and see you tomorrow.
that's why we've all got 4 doors, just in case.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Bye-bye.